You ever have one of those days where it feels like everything's just going wrong? You know what I'm talking about. You wake up late, spill coffee on yourself, and then your car breaks down. Or you get some bad news that totally throws you off. It feels like the world is just stacked up against you. I've been there. We all been there. But here's the thing. Setbacks, they don't define you. What you do in the face of those setbacks, that's what matters. How you handle life's challenges is what truly shapes your character. Remember, overcoming adversity, that shit reveals character, man. Now, I'm not saying you're always going to have it figured out. Life's going to throw curveballs, and sometimes they're going to hit you right in the gut. But I'm here to remind you. I'm here to remind you that you can handle it. You can bounce back stronger every single time. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do that. First things first, you need to know this. Setbacks, they're part of the journey. A lot of people see setbacks as the end. They think, this is it. This is the failure. I can't go on. But let me tell you something. Setbacks, they're not failures. Setbacks are lessons. They're feedback. You can't avoid them. You can't escape them. They're coming whether you like it or not. And when they do, you can either roll over and quit, play dead, or you could pick yourself back up, learn from it, and keep moving forward. Which one are you going to choose? Because listen up, life's not always going to go according to plan. And if you expect it to, you're in for a rude awakening, my friend. You're not going to get every single promotion that you want. You're not always going to meet the right person at the right time. And not everything's going to go your way. But that's okay, because those setbacks are just a signal that something's off. It's like life's way of saying, hey, we just need to adjust. Let's grow. And you have to be willing to see them that way. When you challenge the way you look at those challenges, you change the game. The second thing is, don't play victim. This is huge. When life hits you cut that. This is huge. When life hits you with a setback, you got two choices. You could either complain about it, bitch and moan, or you could control it. The victim mentality, man, that shit'll keep you stuck. You're not a victim of your circumstances and conditions. They don't control your destiny. You do. When you're out there playing victim, you're giving away your power. You're letting life's challenges run your life. You're letting your circumstances define you. But here's the thing. You're not your circumstances. You're not your problems. You're not your setbacks. I get it. Shit happens. You lose a job, a relationship ends, you miss out on an opportunity. That hurts. I'm not saying it's easy, but you have to choose to not let those things define your future. Don't let anybody or any one situation dictate your next move. You're more than the setbacks you face. Every time you go through something tough, you have a choice. You could either use it to become bitter, or you could become better. Use it towards your advantage. And it's all your choice. You decide if you want to stay stuck or if you want to rise above and keep going. The third strategy, learn to fail forward. Failing sucks. I don't care what anybody says about it. It doesn't feel good. But what's worse than failing is not learning from it, is giving up. Here's the deal. Failure isn't final unless you allow it to be. Every time you fail, you're not just losing, you're learning. Think about the most successful people in the world. Every single one of them has failed over and over and over again. The difference between those people and the people who aren't performing at their highest potential is that they didn't let failure stop them. They failed forward. Take any successful person out there. They've been through setbacks. They've been through hard times, but they kept going. The key is to fail and learn and keep going. You can't get stuck in the past. Your past doesn't define you. You have to use those failures as stepping stones to get you closer to your goals. Every time you fail, get back up, learn from it. The more you fail, the more you learn, the closer you get to success. The fourth strategy, stay consistent, even when it gets hard. Look, setbacks can make you want to quit. When you've tried something 100 times and it's not working, it's easy to throw in the towel and say, maybe this isn't for me. But that's exactly what life wants you to think. It wants you to believe that because things aren't working out right now, that means that they never will. That's the biggest lie that you could believe. You got to shift that paradigm. The key to overcoming setbacks is consistency. Keep showing up, even when it gets tough. Keep pushing forward, even when you don't see the immediate results. Progress is slow, but it's still progress. Stay consistent. And eventually, those small efforts are going to stack up into something huge. Consistency, it's not glamorous. It's not sexy, but it's one of the most powerful tools that you have in your toolkit. When life gets tough, don't quit. Don't let a setback make you question everything that you've worked for. Show up every single day, no matter what, and eventually, you're going to get to where you want to go. And the last thing I want to leave you with is this. Take care of your mental and physical health. It's vital for your success. When setbacks hit, they can knock you down mentally and physically. But you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't handle challenges if you're not taking care of yourself. So make sure that you're eating right, sleeping enough, and moving your body. Mental health is just as important as physical health. And when you feel strong inside, you'll be able to handle whatever life throws your way. Setbacks are going to happen. That's a given. But the question is, how are you going to handle it? Are you going to use them as excuses to quit and fold and just say, you know what, I'm not doing this no more? Or are you going to use them to fuel your success and keep moving forward? You got this, y'all. Keep pushing forward. Every setback is just a setup for a comeback.